Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Ruby and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Ruby's ability to understand and respond to her formal on-leash obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and lots of motivation that we give her when we're working with her, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any correction that's needed, and the only correction that we give is a little tug and release on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. You're going to be taught how to use that training equipment tomorrow during your follow-up training session with Rich. Now, if you notice, Ruby is sitting very nicely next to Rich's left leg. We have a little blanket out here for her because it's pretty chilly and she doesn't have a lot of hair. But the first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Ruby heel. Now at this point, Ruby has a job to do, and that is to stay even with your left leg when you're walking. Not pulling you, not forging ahead, but staying with you and matching pace with you. And each time that you stop your feet, she has been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for her next command. So this makes walking her a pleasure. And I would recommend that you practice this with her. This is quality time that you can spend, just the two of you, or any family member and her, practicing her skills. Some of them can be practiced indoors as well as outdoors. Nice automatic sit.
Stay.
This is the sit stay. Stay is a hand and a voice command. You can practice this inside. Lengthen out the amount of time she can hold it and the distance that you can go away from her. When Rich returns back to her, he walks all the way around her. He stops at her shoulders, which is where they started. Then they take off heeling again. And Rich is going to also teach you how to put this into practical application at home. So when you're in the house and you can use your commands to get the desired result. And then he'll teach you all of that tomorrow.
Stay.
This is another sit stay. Flatter your palm in front of her face and the one-word command to stay. And this is the come on command. You use her name with this command and a happy voice, and she's been taught to come in and sit right in front. Now if you get too happy, she'll jump. So, you know, Ruby, come in a happy voice, but don't go over the top, because you don't want her jumping on you. Nice automatic sit. We'll demonstrate that come on command again.
Stay.
Now she's wanting to lay DOWN, and Rich doesn't want her to, so he made her complete the exercise the way it was taught. Ruby come right into a sit. Very nice. And remember, Dobermans are working dogs, so we have to give her a job, and this is her job now. Practicing obedience commands, being a lady. Now the next command that we're going to demonstrate is your down command.
Down.
This is the down from a heel position and stay. And this can be practiced right in your living room. But you want to set her up for success. So if you've got the small dogs running around or kids, it's not fair to her to expect her to down and stay. So when you first start practicing with her, as little distraction as possible. Rich heels her out of that. She's doing a really great job. I probably just jinxed myself. Rich takes her over to her blanket, has her sit.
Down. Stay.
And stay. Now you can return like Rich did before, or you can call her. And she gets a little treat for a good job. And as you can see, we haven't been treat training. That was just a little "you're doing a great job" treat. Not for every exercise. And the last command that we're going to demonstrate is her down from a distance. This is a harder command because you're not next to her. Rich is going to leave her in the stay. He's not going to go too far away. This is the only time that you're going to use your right hand to give the command. And you have to make her go all the way down. That's okay. And that was your down from a distance. So this is an example of some of the things that she has learned while she's been with us here at school. Of course, her and Rich have a wonderful relationship, and she'll spend the afternoon at the spa getting all beautiful and clean for you. And Rich will see you tomorrow. And thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company, and happy holidays and a happy new year.